Oh, man!
Everyone, behind me! Incoming!
This will help.
Hello everyone, Tebrith here, and welcome to my Week 12 video on my journey to learning TF2. If you're new here, this is a documentation series on my journey to learning this old hero shooter named Team Fortress 2, where, for this past week, I've been learning Medic's role in the game mode Man vs. Machine. Now, there's a variety of ways to make Medic a viable member of the team, and how you go about it is entirely up to you. You could pull out the Kritzkrieg and help maximize the amount of damage your team does in total. You could go quick fix and just maximize the amount of healing you do. In the end, the best mindset to have as an MVM medic, from what I've learned, is to focus on maximizing a singular aspect of the team. Preferably what your team composition's weakest point is. However, for this video, I'll be going over my preferred method of playing medic in MVM, which is best used for a team that's at least somewhat balanced in what it provides, and that method is maximizing the team's survivability. Using the Vaccinator to provide resistances to whatever the immediate threat is at the time, as well as having multiple Uber charges at once, which is great for bringing the dead back to life very quickly and a lot more often. The Blutsauger may seem like a selfish weapon for the medic with its stats used to heal yourself when doing damage, but in Man vs. Machine, there's this upgrade that I always grab wave 1 called Mad Milk Syringes, which makes it so that anyone that shoots the same thing you're shooting at will also be healed, making the Blutsauger arguably better at healing than any medigun when there's a giant robot causing massive problems and everyone's shooting at it. And then the Uber Saw, because from what I can tell, is the only viable melee weapon Medic has in this game mode. Getting Uber more quickly when killing out of position sniper or spy bots is always a good thing. And moving on to the actual strategy used, it's pretty similar to the standard strategy used in normal Team Fortress 2. Just hang behind your allies, heal the wounded, provide the correct resistance buffs to whoever's face to face with the biggest threats, try not to get yourself killed, use scouts to gain movement speed in order to move about the map easier, the typical medic things. And outside of that, there's not really anything more to say about MVM Medic without diving into the nitty-gritty details on the proper upgrades and map-specific strategies. But I'd like to avoid getting into anything that isn't generally applicable to the Medic playstyle as a whole. In other words, that's about it. Last week I asked you all what next month's class dedication should be, and after reading through your comments, it seems like Soldier makes the most sense, so that'll be exactly what I do. After originally going to be the first class in the series and constantly being pushed back again and again, it's finally time for Soldier to shine as the 4th class in the series, and as per tradition, the first week of Soldier will be dedicated to default stock loadout, to learn basic fundamentals before doing anything fancy. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful remainder of your day.